I read this guy's stuff.
What's up?
How you doing?
Welcome to Vegas.
Welcome to again. So what do you think about this? You're dyed in the wool.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I think it's impressive to be working and living in Las Vegas and talking about the NFL draft being held here when it wasn't so long ago that the NFL wouldn't even take commercials about Las Vegas during the Super Bowl. We were not welcomed that way. So we've come a long way. The league and the city have, and we have a team. We have them here. It's a great relationship between powerful brands, Las Vegas and the NFL are powerful brands. The Raiders are a powerful brand as well, and we know how to put it on here. And the league likes that. So far, so good.
Basketball. When are you guys going to get? I say because I've been contrary to popular belief among some. I've always loved Las Vegas. When you basketball. Pro basketball,
I think we'll get the NBA here. It's just a matter of time. The key thing to remember is that our affiliation with major leagues started with the Golden Knights, the NHL. When the NHL moved to Las Vegas, it turned a lot of opinions around about Las Vegas, including the NBA and the NFL. I think it's just a matter of time of when they want to expand and how and in what region. In principle, I think the league wants it here, and Las Vegas wants it here. We have people who are, Shaquille O'Neal. I talked to him about this recently. He has a home in Las Vegas. He's here. He wants it to happen. It's just a matter of where and when.
Now let's trade notes on baseball because I follow Howard Terminal, and the mayor is my god sister.
Oh wow!
And sometimes she makes some statements that she shouldn't be making, Libby. But from your
I want Libby to visit Las Vegas.
Yeah, Libby, you got to come to Las Vegas, okay? From your perspective, where's the whole thing with baseball?
I think baseball is interesting because there's no appetite for public money for a Major League Baseball team in our area right now, and that's important because public money did go to the Raiders, and was important in the financing of the stadium. And without that, I don't know if that will really come to fruition. If we're going to have enough private investors who want to be involved in it.
By contrast, we have a base of $1.6 billion in subsidy, depending on the rate of growth and assessed value for Howard Terminal.
It remains to be seen. It's a less likely scenario than probably the Raiders were, but you never know. There are a lot of resources and a lot of land around here, and a lot of people who want that to happen. So never sell us short, never rule it out. But the public money thing is where this is hung up right now.
Hey, tell them how to catch you.
At Johnny Katz, JohnnyKats.
Catch this guy.
The Review Journal website, the column's called Katz.
You got it, man.
We work in it here in Vegas.
You got it. Hey, you got
it. It's not just a party, folks.
That's right. Thanks. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So, folks, this is quite an event. Wait, you're Alan, right?
Yeah.
This has got a great blog. Las Vegas Sports. Alan Snel.
LVSportsbiz.com.
Yeah. Let's get him in the light. You got to know this, folks. This guy is another Mr. Las Vegas. Hey, so what do you think about the draft being here?
Well, it's a big deal. I mean, it was interesting to hear the representative talk about how they get to keep the brand relevant during a time after the Super Bowl when things are kind of quiet. 2 months after the Super Bowl, here they are in Las Vegas having whatever, 500,000 people or whatever they have here to just keep the NFL shield out there,
Yeah. You've done a great job, man. And basketball. You get basketball here.
NBA will come one day. You probably heard we actually did a big story on the Oakview Group wanting to build a 20,000-seat arena about a mile or two south of the Strip in an area that's actually the land's quite vacant. So it's also what's interesting about that site. Not only is there a 20,000-seat arena planned, in the property adjacent to it, there's been talk of maybe a soccer stadium for Major League Soccer being built right next to it. Because that land is also vacant, so that would be that would add a little synergy.
Who's going to finance that from the private side?
Well, I think I think Oakview Group. I think they're looking around, and I think they'd like to get the whole. It's part of a broader hotel casino project of $3 billion, and I think the arena itself would be $1 billion. So I'm sure those folks are hunting for private investors. There has been no talk of any public money going into that project.
And baseball. Let's trade notes. Howard Terminal has its complications bureaucratically. John was saying that there's no appetite for public money here.
Right now, to me, the Athletics can talk all they want about coming to Las Vegas, but right now there's no public money that's been earmarked or designated for a baseball park. And quite frankly, this market is tapped out for giving public subsidies to major league teams to build billion-dollar facilities. So at this point, right now, I mean, there might be some other perks that Clark County or the state of Nevada might throw in there, but as of right now, to me, I mean, I just think I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid that the Oakland Athletics are moving to Las Vegas. I know everyone's kind of hyper about that, but I'm not one of those
I only
people.
wanted it to happen because I felt like the city, first of all, we signed into law something called SB 293 Skinner, which gives taxing and financing to the project and the district, but it took 2 years for the city to negotiate with the county until Major League Baseball commissioner said, hey, what's going on here on March 31st last year? And then they started it.
Well, I got news. I mean, I saw the renderings of the Howard project. It looks like a fantastic ballpark.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah.
You know, I would just say, you know, Oakland Athletics, City of Oakland, just hammer this thing out and just build it there.
Yeah.
It seems like the logical location. Las Vegas right now, honestly, we're a market of 2.3 million people and growing. Right now, we're, I think, around the 27th biggest metropolitan area in the United States. And quite frankly, I'm not sure that this market would be even big enough to support a major league team and its 81 home dates.
That's a lot of home dates.
You know, I think, you know, when the Yankees or the Dodgers or the Cubs come, I think they do really well in selling out a ballpark. But, you know, when the Marlins or the Rays or some other, you know, lower profile team shows up, I don't think, you know, you'd have like big crowds. So right now, I think Las Vegas has enough on its table. You know, there's a big Formula One race coming here on the Strip in November around Thanksgiving time. So there's a lot of juice going on in this market without Major League Baseball. And we also, by the way, have arguably one of the most beautiful minor league baseball parks in AAA. In fact, the Athletics AAA affiliate play in suburban Summerlin, 12 miles to the west here, in a beautiful setting. It was a $150 million ballpark, gorgeous facility. So if you love baseball, you do have baseball. They're called the Las Vegas Aviators.
Yeah, and it is a beautiful city. Yeah. Hey, follow this man. Tell them where to follow you.
lvsportsbiz.com, where business meets sports in Las Vegas.
Thanks, man.
You bet.
All right, see ya. Hey, folks, we're going to tour around, but that closes this segment. Subscribe to Zennie62. Bookmark OaklandNewsNow.com.